Me personally, I'm not completely done posting about Gypsy's interview with Bob. I wanted to kind of do it like beginning, middle, and end. So this is the video with the middle where I will be pointing out her weird behavior and inconsistencies.
I'm not gonna post on social media. I'm not gonna do any more interviews or TV shows. Y'all got what y'all want.
I knew that I could walk.
You know, Gypsy, just for once in your life, I wish you would do what you say and say what you mean. I cannot get on board with the fake shit. Like, you can sit and be a schmurderer all you want, but I cannot deal with the fakeness. And who did these nails? Where are my nail girlies at? It said nails by Brie. Brie who? Are those really Gypsy's nails or is she advertising for a friend? And when I zoom out, they definitely look like her micro deleted fingers.
I'm learning things about my own life in a documentary. And so I was terrified to be taken away from my mom because at that time, yes, a lot of abuse was going on, but I also loved my mom very much. And they were asking me questions that didn't pertain to Munchausen by proxy.
Okay.
There wasn't physical hitting. There wasn't punching. There wasn't physical abuse.
Yes.
There wasn't physical abuse. She'd hit me with a coat hanger. Or her palm, and I'd had to take so many slaps for depending on how severe it was that I did.
Did you ever try to hit back?
Never.
She got so upset with me, she would punish me so bad. Like, she started hitting me with a coat hanger and telling me all kinds of mean things. She would tell me that she wished she had an abortion when she had the chance.
What were all the procedures that the doctors ended up doing on you?
So the most prominent ones were, of course, the feeding tube.
Interesting choice of verbiage, Gypsy. The most prominent ones. You mean the only ones, but continue.
The surgery happened when I was 8. So from birth all the way to 8 years old, eating perfectly fine.
Yes.
No issues. I mean, physically, every 6 months, I would have to have it changed because any sort of foreign object in your body, the stomach acid is going to erode it away. So every 6 months, I'd have to have it changed, which is very uncomfortable. They don't put you under anesthesia or anything for that.
I think that your story has definitely brought more awareness to it for sure. If you had to guess, how many times do you think that you've been under anesthesia?
Probably over 100, probably.
And do you know what the side effects of that are? Like, do you have, I think I've read something about like short-term memory or long-term memory. Do you feel like you feel any side effects, long-term effects from it?
I haven't noticed any so far, which I feel like I'm blessed for that.
Yeah.
You see, I always knew Gypsy was exaggerating when she said she had been under anesthesia so many times, but this new interview solidifies that when she confirmed she was not put under anesthesia when her feeding tube was changed out every 6 months.
Was there ever a moment where a doctor said no and told her no?
Yes, there was. And this brings us to quite a pivotal moment. There was a doctor. His name was Dr. Flashenstein. And he examined me, but he asked me to stand up in his doctor's office. Now, I learned this on the documentary about myself.
Look at that.
And the rough part for me is, I have a therapist. And for a long time after watching the documentary, I'm like, he's lying. I don't remember that. I never remember him asking me to stand. And then a few months ago, I was laying in bed and I feel like I have 2 memories. And I don't know which one's real, but I think I maybe do recall him asking me to stand up.
Flashenstein, a lot comes tumbling down at this point, right? Because he has you stand up, right?
Mm-hmm.
Where was your mother at this point?
She was inside the room.
With you?
With me. He kind of held my hands and I put some weight on my legs. And I think that gave him the inkling that this girl could walk. This girl is not paralyzed. She has muscle strength.
Oh, wow.
So if she left the house to, say, go to the grocery store for a second, I would get up and walk around. I would test the limits.
Yes.
Leg strength wasn't great. Obviously, because I hadn't been walking like normal. But just to kind of feel
Like, hey, I'm walking. Like, hey, I'm walking.